Hey folks, welcome back to another day. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Dee. I make lifestyle content that chronicles my everyday life. And I'm also... Babe? Yeah. Just as I start. What? I just heard a noise. Oh, yeah. What's up? Hey folks, welcome back to another day. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Dee, and I make lifestyle content that chronicles my everyday life. And I'm trying to get back to doing reviews on black and brown owned businesses. So if that's something that you like, make sure that you like the video. He disappeared. That's who I live with, y'all. I wanted to start off this vlog because this is going to be the last, this will be actually the last vlog that I put out for 2023. So I actually have a package coming from Takealot. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this is one of the most boring packages I'm probably ever going to haul with you on this channel. It's just stuff for the house. So I paid for 2 boxes of disposable gloves because that's interesting. And Takealot was really the cheapest place. So I normally get my disposable gloves from Discount, but they're like 200 rand a box. I got a set of hangers because we have no hangers here. So I got a set of hangers, and I got the I think it's viral in some way. Maybe, I don't know. It's like super popular. I've seen it everywhere. But this like carousel spice rack thing, I'll show you guys when I get it. That's the one thing that I really want to show you guys. You already know what disposable gloves and hangers look like. I don't need to unbox that stuff with you, but I will unbox the spice rack with you because I'm going to decant the spices in their containers and all that. Hey folks, so we have the spice rack. Here she is. So it rotates and it's got 18 jars that it can fit. So I'm gonna put this together and start to decant some of the spices, at least the spices that I regularly use. And then I gotta get back upstairs and do some stuff. But I hope this works. I just wish it came with labels. Ooh, these are glass. So right off the bat, y'all, no instructions. Oof, I'm sweating just from doing that. Ooh, look at that, look at that. It does slide a little bit, so it would be kind of nice if there were some rubber feet on here. But yeah, this is adulting, guys. So I did a food shop, like the big food shop, just a few days ago, like 3 days ago. So we're unloading everything, I'm putting everything away, taking care of all the meat and the produce and all this other stuff that I typically do at the beginning of the month, right? So then I get back into the car the next day, just doing whatever, and it smells like feet. And I'm like, my boo and I don't get into this car unwashed and funky, so I don't know why it would just smell like feet. But it was just kind of faint at first, so I was just like, okay, maybe it was just because of all the food in here. At some point, it was just kind of funking it up because it was quite hot while I was out shopping. So then yesterday, I get back into the car, get my watch because my watch was in there, and it smells like feet again. And I'm just like, what the heck is that smell? Like, where is that smell coming from? So I decide to investigate. I go down by the driver's side because obviously that's where I go. So I'm going to the floor and I'm like, I smell it, but it's kind of faint here. So it's not coming from here. Just making sure that nothing rolled under the seat. Y'all, I open up the back door, look in the back seat, and I left a bag of meat in there. 2 whole freaking days. And I was so pissed off because these were meats that I hadn't bought here before that I was wanting to try out because the meats that I typically buy are like ground beef, shrimp, and like chicken breasts. And so I wanted to kind of add a couple of different things in the mix this time around. And so I purchased a couple of roasts. I bought a beef roast and either a lamb or pork roast, I can't remember, and a bag of shrimp was in that bag. That's why it was smelling like feet. It was quite a bit of money that I lost, probably like 600 to 800 rand. I've been meal prepping, and so that's kind of what drummed up this segment of the vlog because I was like, oh, I gotta tell them about this because everything just be going wrong. I forget a bag of meat in the car. It's like a couple 100 rand. Just a few weeks ago, you would have seen in the vlog that I got electrocuted. I still can't believe I got electrocuted. Like, and truthfully, guys, I don't think I told you guys in that vlog, that's not the first time I've been electrocuted. That's probably the worst in relation to the first time I got electrocuted. I was still fine. Like, it was just a very strange, it's like a paralyzing feeling, but you can also feel the jolt of electricity going through your body. And of course, as a result, you're shaking. It was a very strange experience. But I'm gonna tell you guys about dinner tonight, because even though it's quite simple, I'm really excited about it. I went on handy dandy TikTok and looked at my collections for my food collection and was looking through different chicken recipes. So I came across this girl's TikTok. Seriously, y'all, I think this is like the best quesadillas I've ever seen in my life. Look at who it is! Y'all already know that when my boo comes in, I get distracted. But what I was trying to say earlier is that I'm going to make this girl's chicken quesadilla recipe. It just looks so good. It had the chicken that she made looks so good. Super flavorful looking, seasoned to perfection, like just it's like you could almost smell and taste it through the screen kind of thing, you know? There, avocado, but she called it something else. Tortilla cheese, she put pico de gallo in there, salsa verde, all sorts of just good yummy things in there, and of course cheese. So I was like, damn, I really want to make these chicken tortillas. I can't make it the exact same way because I don't have all the ingredients that she put in hers, so I kind of have to improvise a little bit. That's okay. I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna make chicken quesadillas, and then I'm like, I ain't got no tortillas. So I came across a couple of tortilla recipes that I can use. Look at that. Look at that.
Especially if you have the ingredient.
Turn off Mr. Okay, this is crazy. I just started subscribing to Tabang Tseko, South African's YouTuber, but I'm just turning him off. But in true D fashion, completely forgot to turn on the camera when I started making everything. I don't know if I have shown you guys the bean salad that I make. My boo loves it. Which is great because there's some things in it that he doesn't typically eat, and if I can sneak in a couple of vegetables in there, I do. Now I might need to add some more lemon juice because it's looking a little dry, but this is the bean salad. So it's got black beans, corn, tomatoes, jalapenos, cilantro, some lemons. This is like the aftermath. Like, this is the kitchen right now. This is real life. But back to the bean salad. Then after I lemon juice in there, I then season it up, and I have all of my little seasonings here. Over here, back in the scullery, I washed the spice cabinets. Spice containers. So once they're dry, these are dry, the tops and the shaker bits, the little, the shaker bits. Are dry, but the jars are still kind of drying. So once those are dry, I'll decant them. But yeah, I think I showed you guys when I was unboxing the spice thingy that this is how my spice situation is, and so that's the reason why I need them. But yeah, that's the bean salad. I add some, what's this? This is onion powder, this is garlic powder, even though it says onion powder, chili powder, cumin, and paprika, salt and pepper. Mix it up, and then I put it in the fridge until we're ready to eat. Then I started the tortillas. Y'all know when I get in the kitchen and when I start cooking, even when I bring my camera down, I always forget to film. So I'll link the video down below of the tortilla recipe tutorial that I use to make this. It's actually very easy. Things that people typically have. It just has salt, flour, baking powder, butter, and water in it. Cover it with plastic for about 10 or 15 minutes. So I have a timer on right now. So I'm going to clean up my mess. My very obvious mess on this counter. And I also have dishes and laundry back there that I need to get. We'll continue on with the rest of the evening.
Loving how you wind up. For me, tonight is all on me. Mash up the place for me, yeah. She just wanna highlight. Ooh, that body talk to me. I need a taste, baby. Loving the way you move around me. No more delay. No, you can't wait to shut it down. Won't you show me how you work it? I can't find no flaws, you perfect. Cause every time that you come around my way, I keep falling again. I keep falling again. And every time that you come across my mind, I keep falling again. I keep falling again. In love.
So here are our finished tortillas. They're quite flexible, they're really warm, so I have to be careful, but yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself. So I started to decant some of the spices. So the first one I did was garlic powder. So this is just what I'm gonna do for now until I get some, you know, aesthetically pleasing labels. These guys are all dry. I'm gonna start with the spices that I use every day. Onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to start to decant these guys into these jars, label them, and put them on the corral there. Okay, so I've decanted a few more of the spices. Let's put them away. I don't really care where they go, truthfully speaking. Ooh. Ooh. Very nice, very nice. It'll be much easier once the carousel is kind of filled up. But I will say, back when I was doing my little like mini review, they definitely need to include a funnel because this is what we're dealing with here. I had to create my own like makeshift little funnel here, but like I'm just getting spices all over the place. So it's a little bit difficult to decant these spices. Seriously, y'all, how do people make food videos? They have to have a staff and all sorts of things in order to keep things neat. Because look at the state of the kitchen. Look at this. Almost every square inch of this stove area, except for this area, and that's only because that's where I had a plate, is covered. Oh, so this is the Callisto sauce that I was talking about. Doesn't look very appetizing, but it is so good. But I'll show you what the plate's gonna look like once I put mine together. I already put my booze plate together. I'm so tired. I've been standing for so long. I've been standing for about 2 or 3 hours. And my back hurts. I'm 36, my back hurts. Okay, so my little quesadilla, or tortilla shells, whatever, are a little misshapen, but they're still pretty good. They are quite buttery. They're very delicious. Got my sour cream and Callisto sauce in here. Literally, like, there's maybe like a teaspoon here. It's that spicy. My cilantro rice and then the bean salad.
So we're gonna do what you know we're gonna do, which is a round of introductions of everybody.
Woo!
Right? So that we know who you are, what you do, and how we can all start to engage with each other. Come center stage. My name is Peggy. I'm from Botswana. I'm visiting my friend over there.
Botswana, okay.
So hi everyone, my name is Dorothy. So I'm from Canada. My husband and my daughter have been here for 2 years and a half. So I'm a former journalist and radio host in Montreal, Quebec. So my first language is Français.
Gosh, this first
For those, that means good afternoon in Shivenda. I'm Shima Tsatsa, some may know me as Charity. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Hey folks. Ooh. Focus on me, honey. Focus on me. There we go. Hey folks. Welcome back to the vlog. I am just getting into the car. I just wanted to check in and say hey, because I'm actually about to go to Mall of Africa, which we have not been to in months because we are no longer staying at the Ellipse, I am going to be picking up some festive treats for us to try. We won't be trying them out today, but obviously they'll still be in the same vlog. But I have my little this chem catalog here and a couple of things I've got circled. I won't show you too much, okay? No. It happens. Oh gosh, Adrian is so funny, y'all. Ooh, I am shiny. It was hot out there, guys, and then I have sunscreen on. Ooh, wear your sunscreen, kids. But anyways, so yeah, we're gonna go pick up some festive treats. I also have to pick up some stuff from the grocery store for dinner today and tomorrow. But we I'm just getting out. I'm trying to speak. I'm so hot. I feel like I'm super shiny. I just came from a meetup. I am a part of this group called Sistas in SA in South Africa. It was like a little meetup, and not even really little because there was like 50 of us there, but it was just so nice. So I'll talk a little bit more about it when I get back to the house, which will probably be in the next like 2 hours. But right now I'm headed to Mall of Africa. Hey folks, welcome back to the vlog. I realized that I didn't really give much context to what I was doing yesterday, so I'm just gonna give you a little bit more context. I'm going to set y'all down. I think that might be better. Yeah, that's definitely better. I'm up here with Kratos. Right down here. Say hello, buddy. He's like, no, get me off the camera. I'm a little worn out because I was out for longer than I was anticipating yesterday. And I was talking and laughing, so my voice is a little bit hoarse. I was also choking on some meat. I know that sounds super sexual, but no, I was actually like choking on some steak that I had because it was a little bit dry, the piece that I had, and it got kind of sucked back, like caught in my throat and stuff. So, but anyway, so yesterday I went to a meetup with a group that I just got added to here called Sistas of SA. The majority of them are Black American women, but there are a couple of African women from other African countries, not just South Africa, that are a part of the group. And so they had their end of year kind of meetup thing. We got to do some introductions throughout the group. I think there had to have been at least 50 women there. Had to have been. Maybe even at 60. So many smart, talented women, y'all. Like so many. It was a really, really wonderful, beautiful event. Let's taste some treats. Hey folks, welcome back to the vlog. I have been seeing a lot of advertisements about festive snacks and treats and candy and chocolate. And so I thought, what better way to be a little bit festive without being too festive than to try out some treats. So I've got an assortment of chocolates, cakes, I guess, maybe, candy, and what's-its in front of me that we're going to try out today. Now I will admit, I'm not a huge fan of chocolate, and there's a lot of chocolate here. There are a lot of things here that I've seen people mention, especially during the festive time, during the holiday season, that I've always wanted to try but wasn't necessarily able to because it wasn't readily available to me. I have this stuff in front of me. It's readily available, so why not try it out? I'm gonna show you what I've got going on, and then we're gonna get straight into it. Now this is supposed to be mad casual. Okay, mad casual. I will try to do more like snack and candy and drink tastings, especially with my boo, hopefully, in future videos. So this is just real casual right now. We're just kind of testing the waters a little bit to see how things go. So let's just do a treat haul first because I bought quite a bit. So the first thing, in no particular order, but the first thing that I bought is this Dairy Milk Winter Wonderland by Cadbury. This one I'm really excited to try, and that's Milky Bar. I think it's just white chocolate. We've got these golden nuts, hazelnuts, white chocolate. So they're hazelnuts covered in white chocolate from Millennium Chocolate Factory. I've got these Festive Friends, which are biscuits that are half covered with milk chocolate by Cadbury. You're gonna see that there's a little bit of a theme in this. That's probably the only, those two things are the only Cadbury things. So I thought I had more, but no. We've got this mini panettone, which I've had panettone before, but it's been a very, very long time. Got this Tortillas Collection Truffle Luxe Decadent Milk White and Dark Chocolate Truffle Assortment. Bears. I'm not sure how to say the brand name, but Bears at the top there. We've got this Caramel Minis. Then this is the only like candy, like the only non-chocolate candy that I got, and that's this like mini Mentos like festive assortment. So it's got a bunch of different little blocks and characters and all sorts of things. So these are Mentos in different flavors, I believe. This is what inspired this entire segment of this very casual everyday vlog, and it's the chocolates from Quality Street. So I follow a lot of YouTubers that are in the UK, and they talk about this all the time. And so I've never seen it available in the States. I'm sure I could have ordered it. That's my little candy haul. So since this whole haul started because of Quality Street, I decided why not start with them. Look at that. I'm excited. So I've got the bag here, and I've got my little lot here that we're about to try. So let's just dig right in. This one I believe is fudge. This like pink one. It's not gonna focus, but y'all get the point. Ooh, my nails look really orangey. Like red on camera. Ooh. That looks not bad. It's kind of like a nougat in the center. All right, this next one is, it just says the purple one. And I mean, it's purple, so. Ooh. Oh. I'm not sure what kind of nut is in it. I don't know if it's a hazelnut or a peanut. It's a peanut. This one is Toffee Fingers. The long yellow one. Oh. That is hard. I mean, that's my fault because I had it in the fridge. Once it softens up a little bit, it's all right. I'm just going to eat this to get it out the way. But I'm going to tell you right now, the orange is going to be left in the bag for the longest time. I just know it. And this is the Orange Chocolate Crunch. I can't fake that. I don't like orange and chocolate at all. Maybe this is orange cream. Oh. Reminds me of a York peppermint patty. It's literally the texture, but it's got an orange flavor. But it's not horrible. All right, next one is this one, Milk Choc Block. I think this is just like the classic one. Oh, this is actually probably my least favorite. It's just straight chocolate. This one is the coconut eclair. I can get down with this one. Next is caramel swirl. Oh. It's pretty average. A toffee penny. Oh, okay. That's because it's literally just toffee. For someone like me who likes toffee, it's a 10. This one is the Strawberry Delight. Interesting. And then this one is just the green triangle. So I assume that this is probably just regular chocolate. Yeah, the ones that are just pure chocolate, like nothing in it, they're okay. The next thing that I'm gonna try was the only little treat that I got from Checkers, and that's the, is it panettone? Panettone? I have had this before. This is not something that that's foreign to me. Basically what it is just bread with like raisins and like seasonal kind of flavors to it. So I'm just gonna take a chunk out of it. But this cut up, maybe warmed up a little bit in the toaster with a little bit of bread, with a little bit of butter. You got it going on, boo. What shall we try next? All right, let's try the hazelnuts and white chocolate from Millennium Chocolate Factory. White chocolate balls. I'm sure this will be good. It's literally just hazelnut and white chocolate. Oh yeah, it's great. Next, we're gonna go in with this guy. Well, here's one that has both the white and the milk chocolate to it, so we'll eat that one. It's a 10 out of 10. So these are just white chocolate pieces. Oh, Then we've got the Festive Friends. Ooh. Next, we're gonna try this Chocolatiers collection of truffles. They have a couple different ones on here, but I'm only going to choose maybe like 2. So I think I'm going to try the first one and the last one. So the first one was the strawberry cheesecake truffle, and the last one was the salted caramel truffle. So that's what they look like. So this is what it looks like. It's okay. Strawberry center, then a layer of milk chocolate, and then a layer of white chocolate. That's this one. I could tell, so there are 2 that have this little like crisp bit on it, but that's salt. It's all right. It's like soft caramel in the middle. Oh, so this is what they look like. Cute little package. So I'll try the white chocolate one because you can kind of see through it a little bit. Look at this little guy. It's all right. It's just white chocolate and caramel. And the last is this Mentos one. And I wanted to end on this because then it would kind of get the chocolate flavor out of my mouth. So here's a little mini assortment of the different flavors. There are a couple, I think there are 3 or 4. 1, 2. There are 3 different flavors in here. We'll try them all because none of them are chocolate. So the first one I'm trying is the rainbow one. Now there are a couple different ones here, so we'll just try them all, I guess. So they've got grape, strawberry, orange, lemon, and watermelon. So I just tried a watermelon one. I think each of these little packages has one of each one. Watermelon is a banger. You can never go wrong with Mentos. I finished 2 of the little Mentos thingies. So I tried the one with like the lemon, the watermelon, the grape, all of those. Those are really good. I love fruity candy like that. That's why I'm not really a huge fan of chocolate. Even just the scent of chocolate sometimes just be making me a little sick to my stomach. Like even the fact that I ate that much chocolate and I'm smelling it right now is like upsetting my stomach a little bit. So I'm gonna go downstairs and get me some chicken. But I also finished the strawberry one. The strawberry one has like a vanilla one, a strawberry one, and a sour one. I really like the sour one. But yeah, guys, that's gonna conclude this portion of trying out some festive snacks. Let me know if any of these are your favorites. If there are any that are favorites that I kind of shat on, please don't take it personally. It's just my personal opinion. I just wanted to slightly get in the festive mood and start off with food because you know your girl loves to eat. Hey folks, welcome back to the vlog. I'm going to try to do this as quickly as I can. I was going to say excuse my appearance when this is literally how I look all the time. I am so exhausted and I'm smiling because I'm like in just utter disbelief of what my life tends to be like these days. So yesterday, okay, so let me try to do this as quickly as possible. And I can't sit down because our duvet is in my office and this is the only like safe place to put it. We just gotta have a chat for a minute. The stresses of buying an old house. There's lots of issues that you have to deal with. So one of the issues that we were running into were like saggy ceilings. Today is Thursday, so on Sunday, like Saturday or Sunday, my boo was noticing that like the one that's in the bedroom was like, it seemed like it might have been a little bit more saggy than normal, right? And I think Monday I said to him, and mind you, he didn't say anything to me. Then mind you, Monday came around and I was like looking up and I'm like, I said to him, does this seem like it's much lower than what it normally is? I mean, you shouldn't have to deal with a saggy ceiling anyway, but it's just like, there are lots of issues. Like we knew what we were getting into with like some of these issues. So we thought, you know, it'd be perfectly fine. Like obviously we'll have to get it fixed at some point, but because there's no active leaks that are coming through there, we're like, okay, well, we should be okay for now. Yesterday, I'm sitting in the bedroom doing admin stuff. I'm on my computer, whatever. And all of a sudden I hear like a doo, like that, like a really kind of dull doo. Not a thump, but just like a doo. Like something was like crackling and then just kind of like a puff, like a loud puff of air. And it was the ceiling. The ceiling had like, one of the panels had like come loose and there was a gap that was, I don't know, maybe a couple of inches wide. Our suspicions were definitely not suspicions. They were totally right. I'm sitting there and as soon as it like fell, like popped open, I took a picture, says to my boo, called him and was like, hey, the ceiling is like falling. Should I attempt to push it back, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, no, don't touch it. So I was like, okay. So then I'm sitting in the bedroom, still doing my thing. And I continue to hear cracking and I'm like, this thing is going to fall sooner than later. And mind you, like I'm in there with the dogs and like Maya has a very specific place where she likes to kind of hang out and lay down. And Kratos is always by me, so he's always by the couch. But she is typically by like in between the door and like one of the windows that's by my side of the bed. So essentially this section where this ceiling is sagging. He's like basically looking at me like he does and basically like indicating to me that he has to go to the bathroom. So I'm like, okay, let's all go outside so y'all can use the bathroom. I get back upstairs to continue doing my thing. I get to like one of the bedrooms that's next door to ours and I hear whoosh, and I just put my head down and I audibly say, it fell. So I'm thinking, okay, based on what I saw before we left the room, there were like 2 panels that were sagging like side by side like this, basically like a long strip. So I'm thinking, okay, that's what fell, right? I'm just gonna see this long strip of just like roof exposed. Nope. It was probably, I don't even know, I'm not really good with like measurements, but I want to say it was like a 5 foot by like whatever the width of the room is. I don't know what the width of the room is, maybe like 15 feet. I have no idea, but maybe like a 5 by 15 foot section came out of the ceiling, and I'll pop up a photo to try to show you guys what we were dealing with. I took video and everything, but I'm not going to show all that. I opened up the door as soon as I heard that, because mind you, I was going back in there and I was going through the door underneath the section that had fallen. So if I had entered the room maybe about 20 seconds earlier, it would have fallen on top of us. So because just all this stuff fell out, the entire room was filled with dust, okay? Filled with dust, like covered in dust. Our bed actually wasn't too bad. Like the frame has like no dust on it, but I'm still going to be wiping everything down. But our pedestals / nightstands, they call them pedestals here. The couches, oh my gosh, like I'm gonna go in there now. So I'll kind of show you guys what the couches look like. It's also cold in there because of course like the entire thing is freaking exposed. Now that the dust has literally settled, I'm gonna go downstairs, make us some breakfast so we have some energy this morning, and then we can get to wiping things down and trying to clean up as much as we can. We're not touching the roof at all because we don't want to hurt ourselves. We're probably gonna have to sleep downstairs on those couches until things are completely repaired. Hey folks, welcome back to the vlog. We're in the bathroom because I just bought some stuff today and I put all the packaging and everything away. I should have shown you guys the boxes, but I wanted to get the stuff out of the boxes and just kind of set up on my counter so I could start using it. If you hear some like scratching and stuff at the door, it's because Kratos is in my office and I have to keep him out of the bedroom because the ceiling is still on the floor. So I'm running out of skincare like crazy because I don't have my entire skincare collection here, so I can't kind of cycle through my skincare. Things are running low, so I was like, this is a great opportunity for me to 1, try a new brand, and 2, replenish on the stuff that I don't have. So everything that you're seeing here is from Standard Beauty. I can't remember right now if when I'm editing the video, I'll put it on the screen if it's a K-Beauty brand or not, but I just can't remember right now. So I'll go in order of like the skincare routine. So first we have the mild face wash with cucumber and chamomile extract. And now I will say that this packaging is kind of small in my opinion, but I'm hoping that that means that I don't have to use a ton, so it'll last me a while. I'm trying to have this last me for like 3 months because I don't want to buy skincare again for a little while. Then I have the 1% zinc plus 10% niacinamide for uneven skin, inflammation, and blemishes. This is a 1% hyaluronic acid with cucumber extract. Look at the packaging though. The packaging is like everything. Like this is just so freaking cute. That's mainly why I got it. So I have 2 moisturizers because I wasn't really sure. So I have the Moisture Balm with cucumber extract. This says that it's for oily skin, but I'm sure this would be fine. We'll try it out. And then I also got this Renew Your Dew ceramide butter for compromised skin barrier and dry skin. Like, look at that. It just looks so clean. And then it came with this little, this is metal. I think it's metal. Or maybe it's like a really hard plastic. I'm pretty sure it's metal. This little scooper so you can scoop this stuff on your skin. And then the last thing that I got is this lightweight oil, extreme moisture with squalane in it. And it's for all skin types. But yeah, that was my little skincare haul. I just wanted to show you guys what I got. Before I kind of close out this vlog and kind of close out 2023, I did want to tell you about something that we did yesterday. I don't have any footage or photos or anything like that from yesterday because it really was just like a super chill day. But we were invited to our friend's house because they had just moved here. They invited a couple of us over to the house to just literally just to fellowship and eat. It was a very, very small group. It was 4 couples, including us and the owners of the owners of the home, their kids. So it was really, really small gathering. Oh my gosh, the food. The husband of the couple that live in this house cooks so well. Okay, so well. And he was talking about his cooking and stuff for the longest time, like anytime, because they were kind of back and forth a lot in between here in the States the past like 6 months. You know, when someone kind of talks up their food, you think, oh yeah, you can't cook for shit. No, this guy, so good. He made oxtails, red beans and rice, there was chicken fried rice, there was egg rolls. Mind you, all of this was cooked from scratch. There were chicken wings that were like this sweet, spicy flavor. They were my favorite thing that he made. They were so good, y'all. So good. Oxtails, tender, falling off the bone, flavorful. Like, everything was so good. And then, like, they're from the South in the States, so you know Southern hospitality. If you go into a Southern person's house, they're going to offer you something to eat and something to drink, always. And the Southern hospitality was totally there because the wife was like, do you guys want some snacks? Do you want this? Do you want that? Do you want candy? Da, 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 da. And it was so funny because the true black woman, the true black person came out of me when it came time for us to go, because I was like, there's a lot of food here. I'm not trying to cook tonight. So I took 4 plates back here full of food so that my boo and I could have something for dinner. But we ended up not even eating dinner because we were just so full. And then we ended up eating that stuff for lunch. But like, I wanted to kind of end the vlog there because it was super, super positive. But I just want to wish you guys happy holidays, whatever it is that you celebrate, whether it's Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Happy New Year. I know that 2023 kicked the hell out of us, but we're still here. You're still loved, you're still valued, you're still here, and that's what matters. And so I want to send my well wishes to you and your family and your friends and your community, wherever you're at, whenever you're watching this. And I hope that I can see you guys in 2024. Bye, guys.